If you have a coffee table book about Kentucky, more than likely, James Archambeault was the photographer. His photos are in several books about Kentucky. They're in the National Geographic, Time Life books. His books and calendars have sold all over the world. Let's visit with him.
I'm not sure how I got into photography, but I was drawn to the natural world. When I was growing up, I camped a lot and fished and actually hunted. But then I went to the Peace Corps and I kind of left that all behind. I got out of the Peace Corps and I moved to Kentucky in 1969, and shortly after that I began to photograph on my own, just on weekends and after work and stuff like that. And it just kind of grew on me, and I began to feel like there was something there that I loved it. But I couldn't make a living at it. But finally in 1979 I decided to quit my last job and started doing photography full-time, and basically ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for 3 years, literally, and came out the other side and published the first book called Kentucky in 1982, and that propelled me into a position where I was recognized and I could actually make a living selling my prints and books. And then I started the calendar shortly after that, the Kentucky calendar. It's now 29 years. I spent 2.5 years doing the best I could. I was out there all the time, and came out the other side and it was good. I've done a total of 6 coffee table books on Kentucky. But Kentucky is a beautiful, beautiful state with a lot of diversity in culture, and history is incredible. But just the beauty of diversity of the state, the rivers, the creeks, the mountains, it's just an outstanding place to photograph. And I think that down the road, my work will be looked at as being, you know, a work that can never be duplicated, because I've been photographing since '75. A lot of the things I've photographed are gone, especially historical things. Anyway, I'm proud of that. Every photograph I take is an emotional experience. And I'm not talking about, you know, standing there crying and, you know, it's just something that sticks with me. And people can ask me where I took this photograph or that photograph, and I say, well, I know exactly where I took it, when I took it, and what the conditions were. I know it because it is in my brain. Beauty is really everywhere. You don't have to go very far to find it. People think they have to go to Montana or Colorado or the Adirondacks to find beauty, but it's right here, it's right in their backyard oftentimes. To me, I'm really photographing the natural beauty is what I'm photographing, and hopefully I'll bring that home to a lot of people. I just go through my life taking what I want to take photographically, and I do it for myself. And if Time, Life Books, and National Geographic and Smithsonian want to use some of my work, then great. I'm honored and humbled. I'm a purist. I still shoot film. I was always one who wanted to get the shot at that moment because there was no Photoshop. So my whole career has been get the shot at the moment, the right light, everything, and print it just that way. And that's what I've done. So I still pride myself in that. I don't use Photoshop. I would give the advice to a young photographer to specialize in a certain area, an area that he or she loves. But the ultimate answer is shoot, 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 shoot. If you're not out there shooting, you're not producing, and you're not going to be a success at whatever you do. And photography is part of that. So shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah. Get out there.